Hello, Terranova Lyceum, and hello, world. I'm your host, Dalva, and we are going to start something different this week. So, it's one of our changes kind of going into the new year that we're really excited about. So, Kim and I have decided to change up the daily card reading. You know, frequently what happens with energies, and I'm thinking kind of about astrology right now a little bit, is that it's kind of like a weather pattern, right? So, Monday is calling for rain. Well, it's not like it just rains. Yeah, sometimes it just rains Monday and then the rest of the week's pretty, but a lot of times it rains Monday and then it's kind of a little cloudy on Tuesday and then it clears up by Wednesday, right? So there's sort of a shifting of energies, but there's still overlap in the energies. So we kind of wanted to change things up and do our card readings to sort of reflect more energies, more patterns, bigger chunks of time. Okay. We're going to try this. We're going to try this starting now and kind of going into the new year, and we're going to see how it works out. And of course, we welcome your feedback and look forward to, again, having more interactions with you all. So, what I'm going to do today, and again, going on, but we're going to be drawing from the Rune Cards by Ralph, I'm going to say Blum. It might be Bloom. I'm not sure. It looks like Blum. But shout out to JoJo for mentioning this guy. I hadn't forgotten about him, but I hadn't really thought about him recently. So I'm like, I'm going to pull these out here for the solstice. And we're just going to see what kind of energy we get from these cards. So before we get started, let's take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Let it go and let it flow. So this reading is for the 20th, December 20th, 21st, and 22nd. And I'm looking at my calendar right now, and the solstice is the 21st. So I feel like with this particular deck, that this is sort of an ongoing shifting energy that we're kind of stepping into. Though I'm going to leave the door open, folks, to be honest with you. Sometimes I'll draw a card, and I'll be like, I know this is Monday's card, or I know this is Tuesday's card. Or I know this is Wednesday's card. And, you know, it's going to rain on Monday, it's going to be sunny on Tuesday, and it's going to be 32 degrees Fahrenheit on Wednesday. Like, sometimes it's segmented like that. And then sometimes it kind of flows together. And I feel like with this reading particularly, this energy is feeling like it's kind of flowing together. Like we're getting we're getting a pattern. Okay? So I want to honor that in this particular card reading. So, show you our teeny little deck of rune cards here. We have this gorgeous artwork, right? So, I'll let you all kind of look at those. But let's see. I'm going to do a 3-card draw because, again, this is patterns and energies, and we're doing it for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'll get it out in here in a minute. So, let's see what the universe has to say to us. There's one. Yep. And 2. And 3. Alright, let's see what we got. Card 1. We have growth. That's that's great, right? It's like, you know, energy shifting. We're going into new things. We're going into the new year. We're setting those goals, those New Year's resolutions. You know, and we can start those now. We don't have to wait till the New Year's. So I want you all to look at this card, and I'm going to. I don't always remember the name of the runes, and I want to get these right. But I have this little guidebook here, and he's what Blum is really good about doing is putting like a little poem with his. And I want to kind of honor that and read that as we kind of talk about the energy of these cards. So this is growth, and he has rebirth and a birch tree. So I'm assuming then that this is a birch tree. And the rune we're kind of looking at is shaped by the tree here is Berkana. It says, we grow as the tree grows, putting out new leaves in spring. And through it all, the soul remains hidden, adding ring upon ring upon ring. Isn't that lovely? So, I think this is saying is, you know, sometimes growth is kind of slow, Sometimes there's all this potential for growth. There's all this potential to flower and to put something out in the world, but it can be slow. And that's okay because, we don't go out and tug on the grass to make it grow faster, right? We allow nature to kind of take its course. And I'm feeling like, with this, that we're sort of getting this message, hey, with this upcoming, you have this energy. Growth energy is here. It's here, it's now, it's yours for the taking. Um, but honor the fact that it's growth and it's a natural growth and that takes time. And to an extent, that's sort of like you're inside yourself, like you're like a seed in the ground, right? And it takes time to let that sort of open up and then to push through the ground and then to kind of blossom. So we have growth potential, and if we nurture that and we take right action and honor natural cycles, we have the potential for the tree, right? We have the potential for the massive growth. Okay, so we're stepping into that energy, and I almost kind of feel like even with the solstice coming up, that growth and moving forward is kind of a theme coming up. Not even just New Year's, but we got those days kind of before. So growth. Our second card. This is great. Joy. Who doesn't want to see this, right? Like this is I'm feeling like this is a really positive message here. Let me tell you what rune that is. Again, if you'll be just patient with me for just a moment. I want to. Now I'm reading you the names of the runes. I may be butchering the pronunciation, so just letting you all know. And this is Wunjo. See, I don't know if that's pronounced with a V and a J like an H, Vunho, or if it's I'm gonna call it Wunjo because that's what it looks like to me. But joy, and it says light. The storm clouds have parted and heaven's breath glows on the water. Knowing such beauty, shall I not say that I am truly blessed? It says this rune is a fruit-bearing branch. And what were we just saying, right? So, again, this feels like an energy that we're kind of carrying. Like, I wouldn't sit here and say, oh, this is Tuesday's card, because I feel like this is just sort of an overlapping energy system that we're kind of going through the very beginning of the week. So, if growth is the potential, and here is the fruition, right? We honor that. And I almost think too, because it's joy, that if we honor the things that bring us joy, if we honor the things that give us meaning, if we honor our passions, if we honor our purpose, that's part of the natural cycle of our growth. That's part of that pushing, the seed pushing up out of the ground and the flowers and the blossoms. And this said fruit, so I mean, it's not just, I love flowers. Flowers serve a purpose. I'm not going to argue that, but you sit here and think about fruit. That's something like you can take that fruit, you can take it back, eat it, take it back into yourself. It's nurturing. So not only are you growing, but you're nurturing yourself and you're potentially nurturing other folks. So this is great. I feel like this is a very positive. Again, this is not a New Year's per se message, but I feel like we're carrying this energy not just this week, but this potentially can go into the new year. Growth, fruition. And our third card, okay, is standstill. So let's see what that has to do with what the rest of this is that we've looked at. Though I think I kind of know, but I want to get the rune name correct. So if you all want to do more research on those, or if you have questions, you can refer directly to the name. It says that which impedes, ice, and it's Isa, or Iza, probably Isa. It says, praise winter, gather snowdrops, listen for your name on the chill wind, and bless the seeds waiting in the darkness for the call of spring. So that feels like we're kind of backing up a little bit. Well, sort of. It's like we have the energy here for growth. We have the energy here for fruit the fruit-bearing branch, for joy and giving and for generosity, like all that's there. And then we're kind of being told, honor the cycle. We're in winter right now. Do winter things. You nurture the seed in the dark, but know that it's still in the dark. And again, well, that's not actually not counter to what we've been reading, what we've been doing here. Growth, I mean, that's potential, right? So this potential is here. Honor your cycles, honor your joy, share your truth, But there's growth, and growth comes in cycles. So I feel like we're sort of beginning this week, especially at the solstice, to honor our cycles and to let things occur in a very organic, very natural way. Again, if you all have questions about these cards, or if something I said sort of pinging and snapping and crackling and popping for you, please put it below. And so I'd love to have these conversations with you all. So again, hope you all have a blessed solstice. Hope you're having a great week. We have Christmas holidays for those who celebrate that here at the end of the week, and Kim will have a message for you all for the end of this week. Before we go, let's take another nice deep cleansing breath in, okay? And release. Again, if you have questions, please let us know. You all take care. Have a fantastic week. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye for now.